Good morning, good morning. You are listening to Ryan Fleming and my co-host,
Marlee Fleming.
and we are Waking Up with Flem. I hit the wrong button, Marlee. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Great way to start off our Monday morning.
I was thinking to myself, we should have had spooky music.
Yeah, we should.
Spooky.
It's, what, 2 weeks away from Halloween?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, this month is flying by, guys. Felt like we just started October, and now we're already past the middle of it.
Yep.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, welcome back. We are so glad that you are joining us on this crisp October Monday morning.
She says.
I think we have finally hit the fall weather. I mean, we've had some days of warmth, but it's been chilly in the mornings and the evenings. We've had a really nice, pleasant fall break, guys. So we're just going to recap about that, a few other things, and then, I think that's what we're going to do. And call it a day. Call it a morning.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope that you all had a great weekend and a great last week since we last spoke with you guys. If you were on your fall break, I hope you are getting back into your routines because I know it is rough for me and Ryan. Rough. Because we have done nothing but sleep in, enjoy our slow mornings. Guys, we even took time away from the gym. Dun-dun-dun. We did do an at-home workout on Monday. And then I think with all of our walking we did in Gatlinburg and Pigeon on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think that counted for something. And then I did some cleaning at my parents' house. So that was some more lifting and moving. So it wasn't just all just taken off, but it wasn't our rigid strength training.
No,
not at all. So we'll see how sore we are for these next couple of days. Y'all might hear us complain next week. But aside from all of that, we're just going to kind of recap on what we did for fall break. And we also had Mr. Ryan Fleming's birthday during that week as well. So we had plans to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and we left Monday morning. We did end up telling the kids Sunday evening that we were going, and they were super excited. And so we got up Monday. We weren't rushing by any means because we couldn't check in till 4.
Yeah.
But our big dilemma on Monday was, what are we doing with the dogs? What are we going to do with the dogs?
Oh, yeah.
We had already had plans, but then I kind of like backtracked and I was like, well, we could take them with us because, I mean, the Airbnb that we were staying at was pet friendly. It even had like a little pet park, which was just like a rectangle gated area. I would not have walked our dogs on the roads.
No.
But it was pet friendly, and there was a lot of dogs in both of those areas, everywhere. But we decided not to take them with us, and so we took them down to Mimi's. She was gracious enough to take care of our puppies for us, and then we headed on our way. And we got to be behind so many of the leaf lookers, as Ryan called them, on our way up past Cherokee and on the National Parkway and all that kind of stuff. So it was a little bit of a slow drive in, but it was fine. I mean, we were really in no rush. Ryan always is. Ryan's always in a rush. Go.
Rushing.
But if y'all are familiar with that parkway, the speed limit is technically what, 35?
Depends on where you at. 35 most time.
But we were going how fast?
Like 20 something.
So it was very slow. Very slow, but it was beautiful weather. And we got into town probably about an hour after technically our check-in, but we went ahead and went to the store, picked up a few groceries, and went back to the cabin. And the cabin was only technically, I think, 10 miles away from town?
Yes.
But it took us 30 minutes to get there because of the the roads and slower speed limits and the leaf lookers and
them leaf lookers.
So Ryan had made the comment.
If you're a leaf looker, get out of the way.
Get out of Ryan's way.
Yes.
But I love foliage. I really do. But
she can look at it.
I can.
As I'm driving.
Yes.
The
and
speed
I will
limit.
take pictures, or we will pull off on the side of the road and look.
No. I'm not pulling off the side of the road to look. I see leaves every day.
You offered a couple of times.
We only pulled over one time.
I mean, we do live in the Northeast Georgia mountains,
we'll get
so
there,
we do get to see them on our drives. Like I know Maisie and we always have a beautiful drive.
I go back and forth to Blairsville, North Carolina every week.
I know you do.
I see them.
I know.
Every day.
And we see them too.
All day.
But it's different sometimes in the mountains, especially like that. I mean,
no.
Oh, okay.
They're all the same. They're the same trees, same type, same species, everything.
But I do feel like from the time that we came in on Monday to the time that we left on Thursday, the vibrancy of the leaves had just, popped. It was crazy. And we've had a pretty dry last little bit of summer and fall now. And I was actually surprised to see as much color on the trees as there was. But I'm thankful for it because usually in the last few years, I feel like we've really jumped from summer and then all of a sudden like a cold blast of winter. Mm-hmm. So we haven't had like true fall weather in quite some time. So that little bit of just pleasantry has been really, really nice.
Yeah, I guess.
But like I said, we got into town, we went to the store, and then we got to the cabin. And Ryan had made the comment, he's like, we are not going back out tonight. He's like, when we get to the cabin, we're staying in. And so we all fixed like sandwiches, and I think Declan had like stir fry. But the house was nice. It was 3 levels, and it had a small view of the mountains. Like it was a little bit more enclosed with trees and leaves and everything. But it had 2 balconies, and then the very bottom level, it had the hot tub. And so that was like one of the very first things that the kids wanted to do was like get out into the hot tub because they technically look at it as a mini swimming pool, especially for Declan because he can't sit all the way down without
He can't sit still, period.
And so we ate dinner, and Ryan and I had just started a movie. But the one really cool thing that the cabin had was a mini arcade down in the basement. And so it had 4 different arcade games and then air hockey. And so Declan and Ryan immediately, like, they went and tried all of the games. And what were the games?
Golden Tee, Pac-Man, NBA Jam, and then Buck Hunter.
Mm-hmm. And then air hockey. And Maisie loves air hockey. Yeah. But you know what, guys? She can't beat the air hockey master. And that would be me. Where's my cheer?
I don't get a cheer.
Where's my cheer? I get a cheer.
There you go. You get a cheer? That's all she does is block the goal the whole time. Never moves it until the...
Well, it's hockey. You're supposed to be in the goal.
Not like that. Not like that. No.
But no. I won.
She did. You didn't play me, did you?
No.
Did you play? Yeah, because she would have lost.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I think I'm going to go buy an air hockey table now.
Yep. Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't want to hear that upstairs constantly, though.
We'll put it
smashing
outside.
On the walls. And yeah. And then we did. We got to enjoy the hot tub. But I will say... so I've always enjoyed hot tubs. Ryan's not always been a big fan of them. Mm-hmm. But we were in there and the kids, like I said, they had been in there a little bit longer than we had before we got out there. But I think they couldn't handle the heat because it gets up to 104. And so by the time that we got in there, we were just kind of sitting for maybe like a couple of minutes. They were already sitting on the edges of the hot tub because they were like, it's too hot. It's too hot. We can't handle it.
Too hot, Daddy.
And we're like, well, that's the whole point of a hot tub, guys. Turn on the jets and sit in the hot tub. And Ryan's like fully invested in that. He was thoroughly enjoying himself. And they were like, well, we're too hot. And so we're like, get out then. Get out, kids. Yep. And so they got out and... we spent our first night there, and then on Tuesday. I'll let you explain all fun things that we did.
I don't remember it. Tuesday. What did we start on Tuesday?
Well, we started by...
Oh, we had breakfast. No?
Yes, we did. We had breakfast at one of the cake...
the Sawyer's farmhouse.
It was
remember
really
that
good.
now.
Yes.
I got to get to where I'm at. I can't remember what I did yesterday, so it's okay. We had breakfast. And what did I have for breakfast that day? Oh, I had the...
You had the burrito.
Mm-hmm. It was okay. Had some good salsa.
Mm-hmm.
And they had eggs and pancakes and waffle and all kind of stuff. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Where else we go? Where we go after that?
We went to go check on... So, a lot of our friends had asked, like, hey, are y'all going to Dollywood? And
No.
we're like, no, because a lot of people are on fall break. It's going to be busy.
Even Sevierville was on fall break.
Yes, and I don't do crowds, guys. I don't like crowds. And Ryan actually made a really funny comment. He was like, Marlee doesn't like people. It depends. I like my people. But I just don't do crowds. And so we had no intention of going to Dollywood. But Ryan's boss and his family, they had gone up and they had gotten the 2-day pass for the price of one, which is, I mean, a great deal. But that's probably wise because everybody's there during that time. Mm-hmm. And so while we're checking out different things in Pigeon Forge, they're at Dollywood. And I think Ryan even checked in and was like, hey, how is it?
Not good.
And he was like, no,
it was
super crowded.
Packed.
Yeah. But while they were doing that, he had mentioned to Ryan, hey, go check out the mountain coaster. And we had already talked about like checking out at least one of the mountain coasters. Guys, if you haven't been to Pigeon Forge, I think that's pretty much their thing other than Dollywood is the mountain coasters. Yep. And so Ryan was kind of telling me about it. There was one right at the entrance that was like, that Ryan wanted to check out because it was the racing one. And so we went over there because it had a requirement to ride alone. And Declan's are a little bit of a smaller one. And we were just not sure how tall he is yet. And so we go inside, we check him, and he's what, good 4 or 5 inches short?
I don't know.
Too short
he's
for
too short to drive that one.
And he was a little bit devastated, but the lady has said, well, he can ride with a parent. And Declan just kind of looks at us and kind of shakes his head. And she's like, well, why don't y'all come back at night? Because at night, all the lights are lit up and it's a lot of fun. And so Ryan's like, okay, well, maybe we'll do that. So we went on back into town and there was a one small little kind of theme park. It was called Rowdy's, snow tubing place, something like that. But it had 5 different events that you could do for, I mean, a really cheap price. It was not bad at all. And so the kids got to experience a little mountain coaster. I mean, a small one, but Declan got to drive his own.
It was not a mountain coaster. It was a powered roller coaster. Yeah. In a car.
Okay. So we all got to do that. And then it was also another little hanging kind of
that was a roller coaster.
Roller coaster that you had a gun to shoot lasers. Yeah. And that was fun. Ryan and I rode on that one together.
And I deleted the video of it. Yeah. I'm very upset.
And then they had snow tubing, but it was
no snow.
No snow. But they had water, which we didn't know about.
Well, I seen the water. I didn't know I was going to get soaking wet.
Yes. Well, guys, it was 80 degrees on Tuesday. And I'm so glad that we all had shorts on. Yes. Because it was hot. And so this water, even though we all got wet from it, it was actually like really kind of refreshing. Yep. And so we did that a couple of times. And then there was this one fun little thing that you get on a tractor and it has like these little... paintball guns, and you shoot it out at a little western themed area. Fun. That was fun. Anything else?
They had axe throwing. We didn't do it though.
Yeah, we did the little coaster again.
But who had the high score on the laser tag roller coaster?
Can you guess? Can you guess?
Yep,
Ryan did.
The high score was 9,900, and that's as much as you could get. And I won.
Yeah, I think I came in second with like 3,200.
Yeah. They did not do very good.
But that was fun. We did that, and then we went across the street to another place called Skyline Ranch. Yeah. And with this one, it had, we had noticed it when we were driving in. It had all these big, huge longhorn cows out front. well, Ryan kind of looked it up even more, and they had a mountain coaster.
Yeah.
Declan was going to have to ride with a parent on that one, but it had all these other things. It had the chairlifts that went up to the mountain that had
where you had the ranch and had food and entertainment.
Mm-hmm. And it had farm animals.
Yeah. What did it have up there, Margaret?
It had Highland cows, guys.
She was so excited.
I was in my element because, and they were big ones. They weren't the mini ones that I want, but they were big ones. And there was this big white fluffy one. Mm-hmm. And we were the only people. Yeah, we were the only people that were kind of standing over there near them. And the one with the long horns, he kind of got up first and was scratching his back with his horn. And then the white fluffy one got up and started walking towards us. And we're like, yay! I was so excited. Yeah. So I got to cuddle his head, and I just kind of laid there on the fence, and I was like, oh, this is what I want. Mm-hmm. This is what I want. So it was very, very cute. Mm-hmm. Kind of remind me of my Moosey Moose, but a little bit bigger.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
A little bit bigger.
Just a little bit.
But they had sheep, and they had alpacas,
or whatever they were.
Pigs and rabbits. And then they had this one cool thing. It was out in kind of the middle of between the shop and the little eatery. And they had some guys singing, and there was this one 17-year-old. I can't remember his name, Parker maybe?
Parker something.
But has been, has performed at the Grand Ole Opry, did a really great job. Mm-hmm. And then there was a female that came out called Tennessee Tess.
She's a fire dancer.
She's a fire dancer. And so she got to display some of her really cool skills. And she even let people come up and, not with the fire, but just kind of test out her swinging and all this kind of stuff. So Declan, of course, was one of her volunteers. Yeah. But had fun with that. And then they had what they call the wagon wheel. And if anybody remembers them, I mean, these things have been around for decades. But it's the swings, the chain link swings. And you go up on the ride, and then it swings you. But as you're going out, the swings expand out even more. Well, Declan was really, really nervous, from the whole time that we saw it. And he's like, guys, that's really, really high. Yeah. Well, like we said, we decided to ride the chairlifts up to the ranch.
But who was scared of the chairlift?
He was not scared of the chairlift.
But who was?
Maisie was. Mm-hmm. And she was not afraid of the wagon wheel.
No.
So it was very odd that, just either one of them, how they got a little nervous.
Big weirdos.
But you also have Ryan, who was riding with her and trying to lift up the...
Oh, yeah, on the sky lift.
So, of course, it made her nervous.
And
then Ryan was riding with Maisie during the wagon wheel, and I was riding with Declan, and Ryan is in front of us, and he's going, run, Declan,
yeah, for running in the sky.
And bless his heart, he was not happy about it. So we spent, I think, the rest of our afternoon there. Well, one of the things that they were doing was that they were hosting a kind of a boo event. And they could trick or treat. They could show up with costumes. I mean, more music and all this kind of stuff. And so we were like, well, maybe we'll come back for that because our admission was allowing us. And we left there at 4:30, like I said, and it takes us 30 minutes to get back to the cabin. And we were all starving by then. We ate our sliders, that we had picked up. And so by the time we got done eating, it was already 5:45, 6 o'clock. Yeah. And the event started at 6. Well, Declan comes running out. He's got his swimsuit on. Yeah. He's got his hat on backwards. And he's like, guys, I'm ready.
For the Halloween.
I'm a surfer dude.
Yeah.
We're like, don't think we're going back there. And he's like, aw. And so that him and Maisie go ahead and get into the hot tub, and Ryan had already decided that we were going to go back out and we were going to do the
racing
coasters. And so we did. We drove back out and we did that one. That was a lot of fun. Yep. Maisie and I got to race each other, and I won, I think by 5 seconds.
I don't know how.
But I did win. And then Ryan and Declan had to ride together, and they raced another guy, and I think they smoked him as well. Yeah, we smoked him.
He was a loser.
But that was our Tuesday trip. And then on Wednesday, it was Ryan's birthday.
It was my birthday.
We celebrated that guy all day long.
Where did we have breakfast that morning? That the Apple place?
Well, we had a lunch. We kind of skipped.
Yeah, we skipped.
But this one, I can't remember what it was called. It was called the farmhouse, or
I don't know.
No, that was the other one. No. But it was really good. It was a sit down, kind of
country cooking.
I mean, it was way better than Cracker Barrel. But it was really, really good. We ate really well there.
What did you have?
I had turkey and dressing, guys, and it was delicious.
And she had cranberry sauce too.
But I don't eat cranberry sauce.
But Maisie ate it all.
Yes, she did. And the kids had chicken nuggets. Ryan had meatloaf. And then they had these kind of apple fritters with their own jam.
Yeah, they were good.
They were really good. And then they even gave out this drink,
juice,
pineapple or something. I can't remember.
I don't know. It was good though.
But it's a whole like distillery type place too. They make their own fruit wines, and we went into the place. We didn't try any of it, but we did go in. It was pretty neat there too. But what was your main thing that you wanted to do on Wednesday?
We were playing. So no, that was not it. That was not the main. The main thing was go to Gatlinburg to get me some saltwater taffy, from some Smoky Mountain taffy.
And why is that?
Because my Nana and Papa used to go there and get it all the time.
To that specific location.
Same location, same boxes, same everything.
Yeah, so he had to call his mom and say,
I took a picture and I was like, hey, look what I have. She's like, well, can you get me this, and this? I'm like, yep. So
we came home with what, like 4 or 5?
Three.
Yeah. It was delicious though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
then what else?
We went to a escape room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We had a lot of fun with that one.
That was a good
we
one.
were wanting to do the prison break one.
Yeah.
That was one of their harder ones, but we ended up doing
the heist.
The heist. And so one of the things that Ryan really liked about this particular escape room is called the escape game.
The escape game, yeah.
Is that it's not just one room and you find all the different clues. It lets you into different rooms. Yeah. And so
this one had 1, 2, 3, actually 4, but you had to get inside
That's true. 4 different areas. Yeah. And luckily it was just the 4 of us. Yep. It could have gone up to 8 people, but we did that one. And we got out in how fast? Like 47 minutes? Remember. We were 2 minutes off.
But the thing is, the 45 minutes is no clues.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's no clues for free.
Okay.
Why would anybody say, hey, 45 minutes? And everybody just hit the clue button, and that's all you got to do, and you're done in 10 minutes, and they get free games.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
It's no clues.
But we didn't have to use as many clues as I was thinking we would have to.
It wasn't clues like, where's the next one? It's like, hey, did you notice this? And it's like, oh, no.
Or have you checked this?
Yeah.
But I was very proud of the kids.
Yeah.
I think I helped out a little bit. I got really excited at the very end.
Oh Lord, she screamed so loud.
Because I unlocked the
final
vault that had the painting. Well, then I got a little upset when I saw that it was a fake and it wasn't the real one. But I screamed. I was so excited. Yeah. But we did. We got it. We made it out, and it was a success. Yeah. And then what else did we do?
We went looking for Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm.
We did not find none. Did not catch any.
But we did go to an arcade.
We
always have to go to an arcade.
I was getting there.
Okay.
Miss Talk all the time. No, so we went to the arcade because it was claw machines. I didn't want to play any games. I didn't want no tickets. I didn't want no tickets. I wanted the claw machines only. But of course, Declan just runs off and just does whatever he wants to do. And he played tickets, and somebody gave him a bag of toys that they won, and then another man gave him a ring of 500 tickets, but he's like, oh, I was like, you ain't got no more money, because he ran out of his money. And the guy was like, here, scanned his card, and he's like, you can do this one. So, and he walked away, and he won 500 tickets, but when he opened the thing to get the tickets out, there was like 1,000 more tickets just laying inside there that he won, so he gave them to. So.
Yeah, it was really nice.
And then Maisie won a Lululemon crossbody bag out of a claw machine.
Yes, she did. I was very proud of her. I did show her. Like, I was like, okay, move to the right a little bit, go to the back a little bit. So I kind of helped a little bit.
She's learned from me over the years.
But she did get it. And there was this gentleman that had been trying to get one, I think, for his wife, like before Maisie got on it. And then he saw that Maisie won. And so he tried over and over again afterwards. And he was kind of bummed. So Maisie was being super sweet and kept trying to win. But the couple had already left by the time that she was close to winning it again. But
Declan tried to win a Labubu.
Yeah, and I don't really care for those things.
Those are devil dolls.
They are. They're very scary. If you don't know what those are, don't check them out. And then we went for dinner.
Where we go to dinner?
So Ryan, I had asked Ryan, I was like, what do you want for dinner? Because we might as well just go ahead and go while we're out. And so we went to a place called
Gorilla Taco.
Gorilla Taco.
Yes.
Because he's a Mexican restaurant type person, but he has seen he's like, I don't see really many here. But I found this one. It was kind of like on the back end of, or like a back street in Pigeon Forge. And so we went there, and Ryan was a little nervous because there wasn't a whole lot of people there.
I don't like cantinas or that kind of Mexican restaurant that has no Hispanics working in it because the food's not as good.
But was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
It was.
Marlee's was better than mine.
Yeah. Mine had like a mango peach salsa.
She had a habanero mango sauce on it.
Yeah,
and
it was
delicious.
really, really good.
Yeah.
And then we finished up the day with ice cream, cookies and ice cream.
Yeah. No.
You weren't that good? You weren't pleased with it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
No, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And then Thursday, we headed home. No, we finished off the night. We went back out and did our last mountain coaster.
We did another mountain coaster?
At Alpine Coaster.
Oh, yeah. Of course. So
That was the only place we actually waited.
Yeah. We didn't wait anywhere for food or nothing.
Mm-mm.
But we're sitting in the thing, and Declan comes in there like, oh, what are we going to do now? And it was like, what, 7:30?
Yeah.
8 o'clock
it was
almost?
late.
I'm like, nothing, buddy. Let's go to bed. Get ready. We got to go home tomorrow. And then I was like, let's go check out this one more coaster. So it wasn't that far from our room anyway. But we went. We waited in line for what?
An hour.
Maybe an hour.
Close to, probably about 45 minutes actually.
It was only a single track.
Yeah.
And it was
taking forever.
one person in the car, then the next person in the car. It was just too long. But it was a long one. So the ride up the hill was super long. And then you come down as fast as you can.
Yeah, I would say that was probably one of my favorite ones because it did seem like it was a lot longer.
It was like 9-minute long ride.
Yeah, it was a long one, and it was fast, and it was cold. But there was
I would have loved to have a jacket, but somebody spilled Mountain Dew all over it that morning.
No, yeah.
Declan, thanks a lot, buddy.
But that's what I was telling Ryan. So, like he said, when you're going up it, you're going pretty high, and it's just woods around you.
Like,
well, they have
a bear can
lights.
come out and eat
Yeah, I mean that. Or it was just kind of creepy because there were some spots, especially like on the way down, where there was no lights, and it was just pitch black. It was super dark, but it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. And then Thursday we headed home.
And we got in traffic like 10 minutes on the mountain.
Yeah, we did.
And who had to go to the bathroom?
Me.
And I was like, don't worry. We'll get to the newfound gap at the top of the mountain.
Which is like halfway.
You can pee up there. Guys, she did not make it.
I was hurting so bad. I was
So
like
we had to pull
almost
over on
in
the side of the road?
tears.
And somebody had to pop a squat on the side of the highway.
I did. We worked it well enough to where hopefully I will not show up on a
I don't know, that bear.
A reel or a meme.
It'll be okay.
Ryan just kept saying that there was probably a bear watching me or hikers video recording me.
Yeah.
But all is well. My bladder was empty. So it was
and
nice.
then we get to the top of the mountain, and Declan's like, well, I want to stop up here. And there was only porta potties. And I was going to take his parking spot because somebody was leaving. So I went around and I got over there and my parking spot was gone. And I was like, we're done. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went home.
Yep.
Went through Cherokee to show everybody where I lived for 2 years. And they're like, didn't say a word. They were on their tablets the whole time.
Yeah. And then we turned back around on Saturday and had 2 soccer games in McDonough.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went away. So we've only been at home for 2 nights during our whole entire week.
Yep.
But you know what, guys? I would have to say this was one of my best breaks because it was time well spent with the family. It was a lot of just fun activities. We had some good conversations. And it was just fun. And I've really enjoyed
Declan
that.
farted a lot.
A lot. That boy is gassy.
Whew, stinky too.
Yes. But Maisie's team did win both of their games Saturday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. And so we are still undefeated.
How was the game on Saturday?
Well, for Maisie, probably not so good.
Not so hot.
We had to have a little bit of a side talk with her on that.
I didn't say a word to her.
I did.
I did not.
She played better on Sunday.
She did.
She did. But we're very proud of their team. They've done a really good job, and they are down to their last 2 seasonal games this coming Saturday and then the next Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we'll finish off the season with a tournament. And then Declan, he's on the run for his last few games too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a beautiful fall week. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Couldn't have asked for better company. We really enjoyed it, and now we're back in the grind of things. But you know what, guys? I've already started counting down 5 more weeks till Thanksgiving. 5 more weeks, guys.
5 more weeks.
And you know what? It's only like 9 or 10 weeks until Christmas.
And if where we go eat for Thanksgiving is no good, Mimi, we're going on a cruise next year.
Next year.
And if you don't hear this, I'll tell you later.
All right, guys. Well, Ryan, do you have anything else to say?
No, I have nothing.
All right, guys. Well, we hope that you have a wonderful day.
A wonderful week.
And we will talk to you next week.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.